Magnolia, she could have anyone in the world. Floats around town in a golden gown, born in a castle on a cloud. Magnolia, prettiest girl that I know. Stars in her eyes, handpicked from the skies. Beautiful soul. How can I compete with her? Perfection is the only word I think of when I think of Magnolia. She doesn't know that the world is turning just for her. I wish I could be Magnolia. Magnolia, she could move oceans and rivers with ease. A word from her lips, her siren's kiss, will send you straight into abyss. Magnolia, I wish she'd give her secrets away. Enchants everyone, and I think it'd be fun to be like her someday. But I cannot compete with her. Perfection is the only word I think of when I think of Magnolia. She doesn't know that the world is turning just for her. I wish I could be Magnolia.
With Premium, you get to focus on the music. Explore a vast catalog of millions of songs without hearing ads, or download your playlists to listen to them anywhere. You can also play your favorite songs in any order, with the freedom to skip forward and backward as much as you'd like. Your audio, your control. Tap the banner to learn more.
Beautiful stranger sitting right there, looked up at me and my dark curly hair, looked back for a second, didn't want to be rude. I tend to fall in love on the tube. Beautiful stranger sitting right there, reading a newspaper stuck to his chair. I swore that he smiled and I felt my heart drop. Heard the doors open, came to my stop. What if I hadn't left the train at Ledbroke Grove? Would I know his name? Maybe we would have exchanged a few words. A fairy tale moment could have occurred, but my beautiful stranger will have to remain a stranger until I see him again. See him again. total stranger. I rack my brain, spend hours and days, I still can't figure it out. What happened that year in our house? Still learning to live without you. I wonder what you tell your friends, which version of our fairy story? The one where you walk out in glory, or the night I moved out in a hurry? I think about you always, tied together with a string. I thought the lilies died by winter, then they bloomed again in spring. It's a heartbreak, marked the end of our girlhood. We'll never go back to our castle in Hollywood. 30 months have come and gone, I'm dating the boy that we dreamed of. I wish I could tell him about us. I wish I could tell you how I finally fell in love. There's not a single day where I didn't wish we were better, that I couldn't borrow your sweater. We were meant to be forever and ever. I think about you always, tied together with a string. I thought the lilies died by winter, then they bloomed again in spring. It's a heartbreak, marked the end of our girlhood. We'll never go back to our castle in Hollywood. I wish you well, I wish like hell you hadn't lied. We could be fine the way I dress, over obsessed, still just like you. I owe it to the best, worst friend I've ever had. I think about you always, tied together with a string. I thought the lilies died by winter, then they bloomed again in spring. My first heartbreak marked the end of my girlhood. We'll never go back to our castle in Hollywood. I'll never forget how stupid in love I felt. I'll always regret how I couldn't ever tell that you walked a little faster, left me behind, kissed me with somebody else in mind. I loved you so much that I settled for less. Oh, you were my everything, I was your second best. Lying awake, I'd watch as you dream at night. Nightingale singing half-hearted lullabies. With you swung me around in that midsummer dance, held me in close as you thought of your past. I love way too much, oh this hurts to confess. Oh, you were my everything, I was your second best. You've given me nothing to miss. Honestly, life has been much better since I spoke to you last. Why am I still wondering if I stand a chance? you'd have me back. Everyone warned me you were a bad idea. I never listened. Maybe I will next year. When I've walked a little further into my life, fallen in love and left you behind, but I'm still a little in love with this mess. Oh, you were my everything, I'm just your second best. Second best. Maybe one day I'll fall in a bookstore into the arms of a guy. We'll sneak into bars and gaze at the stars, surrounded by fireflies. Oh, I'd like to sleep until 2 on a Sunday and listen to the bluebirds sigh. Get soaked in the rain and smile through the pain. Slow dance under stormy skies. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned, read too many fairy tales. It's no wonder I've had no luck. No one's ever good enough. I wanna love like I've seen in the movies. That's why I'll never